Good evening, distinguished Toastmasters, guests, to this speakers, trainers, and coaches weekly meeting of Toastmasters. As every meeting has some ground rules, we also follow basic ground rules for our meetings. We suggest that all mobile phones should be kept on mute throughout the meeting. You can put your mic on mute and keep your videos on. Refrain from talking about politics, sex, and religion during the meeting participation. Also, don't start talking in the meeting. Just raise your hand if you want to speak. We will provide you the opportunity to speak in the meeting. Also, we suggest that if you are leaving the meeting for a while, please close your video, and when you come back, you can restart your video. As every club has a mission, we also follow our mission in this club to provide sportive and positive learning experience and empower and develop communication and leadership skills for our participants members through speeches, table topics, and other participations. We help in developing greater confidence and attain personal growth by understanding and following and participating in the meetings. Also, by joining the meeting, you agree to let us use your name, voice, and image in the recordings. We want to assure you that your privacy is important to us, and we will only use the recordings for the purpose mentioned in the meeting. If you have any concerns or questions, please feel free to reach out to any of the executive members. Also, we want to thank you all for joining us today and being part of our community. Without now delaying, let me introduce our presiding officer and EMC for the meeting. Today, it will be Kaira Miyajiwala. She is a dynamic life coach trained by an international speaker, Arfin Khan. She is a lifelong learner. She takes initiative to do new things in life. Very helpful, and she has a very sportive nature and help people to grow in the Toastmaster by asking them to take new roles, participate in discussions, take extra miles to go and sport club for different activities. Over to you, Kaira Miyajiwala. Thank you.
Hi, Toastmaster Rajiv. Thank you so much for your introduction. Welcome everyone to our meeting. It's our 55th meeting, and we love having you all here with us each and every week and hosting you and trying out new things with you and learning. So I can see some new faces over here. So I would love them to introduce themselves. So our guest, Patricia, would you be able to say a few words about yourself, or your name, where you're from, and how you heard about our club? Patricia?
Thank you so much, our MC this evening. My name is Patricia. I'm unable to share my video. My name is Patricia Nanteza Mbowa from
Patricia, we lost your audio. Are you able to hear?
Uganda, Kampala. This club, through the global invited. Let me type in the chat.
Okay. Patricia, welcome. And we hope to see you here till the end of the meeting. Dev, we've already had an introduction from you. Welcome back. Would you like to say a few words again and tell us a little bit about yourself again? You're on mute. Or
Okay. Can you hear me now?
yeah, perfect.
Okay. Thank you so much, Kailji. I am from Kargil. So my name is Dev, full name is Devbrat Rath. So I stay in Bangalore and I am from Kargil. I'm working in Kargil. I am part of Thrive CBS Toastmasters Club. So our president, Agatha Paul, actually, she has shared this meeting details. So I just thought like to join and share a few words with you all.
Awesome. Welcome, Dev.
Thank you so much.
Jai, we would like to hear a little bit about you also.
Yeah, hello, ma'am. Hello.
Hello.
Good evening. Yeah, good evening, all. Yeah, my name is Jay, and I have been in this group earlier as well, and I have joined Toastmasters in this year, January. It was my New Year resolution.
Congratulations.
So yeah. So for like I was consistent, but in between, like I took a break for personal reason. Now I'm back, and there is no light at this moment, so that's why, like, I'm not visible. I'm looking like kind of Mr. India. Thank you.
I understand completely. During the last meeting, my electricity had gone, so I was looking like you during the meeting. So I
Okay,
completely
yeah.
understand.
Yeah.
Naveen ji,
I had
Miss
attended.
India.
Yeah. No, Mr. India.
no, I was like Miss India last week.
Oh, okay. I had attended one of your in which you had talked about something palsy, cerebral palsy or something like that.
Yeah, that was my
Yeah.
icebreaker speech.
Yeah.
Awesome. You
So
have
I
a
had
very
attended.
good memory, Jay.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Naveen ji, we would like to hear a few words from you. Aditya and I know you already, but we would still like to hear.
Yep. Thank you for inviting me for this meeting. I saw it on one of the WhatsApp group invite, and since I was free, I joined in. I'm Naveen Parwal, and I'm currently joining in from Jaipur, Rajasthan. And like I've been a Toastmaster for almost now more than 13 years. And I started my journey from Singapore, District 80. And now currently I'm a member of District 98 and also District 41. And yep. And I'm a member of English Toastmasters Club, that is Jaipur Toastmasters Club, and also 2 Hindi Toastmasters Club as well.
Awesome. Welcome back, Naveen ji.
Thank you.
Indu, would you like to say a few words about yourself?
Hi, Kaira. Thank you so much. Very good evening to all of you. So I'm Dr. Indumati Somsundram. I'm from Kolhapur Toastmaster Club. I'm basically a teacher, entrepreneur, and an aspiring public speaker. I've been in this meeting many a times. It's great having you all here. So all the very best. And thank you so much, Kaira. Over to you.
Thank you so much. Now, without further ado, we'll begin the proceedings of the meeting, the main parts of the meeting. But before we go into that, I would just like to tell you what the 3 segments of our meeting would be. The first segment of the meeting would be our prepared speech segment, where Aditya, Rajiv ji, and Toastmaster Naren will be giving their speeches. After that, we'll have a short activity for about 10-15 minutes, which I'm not sharing any details about at this moment. It's a surprise. And finally, we'll have the evaluation segment, where our evaluators will evaluate our prepared speakers and the other people who speak during our meeting. So now I would like to introduce our amazing role players who have agreed to take up the roles this week. Starting with our timer, who is Martin DTM. So he's an attorney by law. He's been a Toastmaster for 25 years, and now he's a DTM. In Toastmasters, he has been a coach, a mentor, a club ambassador, and he's helped more than 13 struggling clubs. He's a very helpful person and has assisted many clubs in their times of need, like how he is helping us today by taking up the timer role. Over to you, DTM Martin.
Thank you. I will show the virtual backgrounds, for example, in prepared speech at minute 5, it will be the green one. Minute 6, it will be the yellow. The red at 7. And you have 30 seconds grace. And if not, you are going to see time's up. And it's going to happen the same with evaluations. 1 minute green, 2.5 the yellow, and green and red 3 minutes. And of course, you are going to have the 30 seconds grace. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster. Thank you, Martin DTM, for sharing with us about your role. Now, I would like to invite our Zoom master to tell us a little bit about his role. So, Toastmaster Aditya is a student of metaphysics and is currently pursuing his PhD. He's an avid meditator and currently is the trustee of 2 Vipassana meditation centers in Kolkata. He's also a life coach, a fashion designer, and an aspiring speaker and author. Over to you, Toastmaster Aditya.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Kahira. I'm the Zoom master for the day, and hope I'll be able to justify my work. I have special powers today to mute you or spotlight you and unspotlight you as well. So I'll be doing that. Over to you, Kahira. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Aditya, for introducing your role. Now, our third role player for the day is Toastmaster Vaijayanti, who's our language evaluator. She's a loving mother, teacher, has been a teacher for 40 years. She's an expressions mentor, parenting coach, author, and speaker. And now she's a Toastmaster, as well as being a podcaster and blogger. Over to you, Toastmaster Vaijayanti. Oh, you're on mute.
Good evening, everyone. As the language evaluator, it is my duty to give you the word of the day. And you can see that I've already put it in the chat. The word is epitome, okay? It's spelled as E-P-I-T-O-M-E, but is pronounced as epitome. And what does epitome mean? It means a person or thing that is a perfect example of a particular quality or type. So if I give you a sentence, she looked the epitome of elegance and grace. Okay. In other words, personification or the embodiment of grace and elegance. So there you have it, the word of the day, and I would encourage you to use it to the maximum, possible, times possible. Thank you so much. And of course, I will be seeing how, your language and whether your syntax is right and the grammatical structure is right. That's it. I'm not going to go into anything more than that. Just to help you and urge you to speak good English. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vaijayanti, for introducing your role. Now we would like to invite you back because you are the evaluator for our first speaker, Toastmaster Aditya. So
yeah,
I would like to invite you back to introduce and tell us a little bit about Toastmaster Aditya's speech.
Okay, so towards the purpose of 1 minute. The purpose of the project that he is going to speak about, Guiding Lights, Power of Mentorship, is for the member to clearly define how Toastmasters envisions mentorship. And the second purpose, of course, of the speech is for the member to share some aspect of a previous experience as a protege, okay? And one sec. Yeah. I'll just tell you what his project is level 2, project 3, Introduction to Toastmaster Mentoring. And I repeat the speech title once again, Guiding Lights, Power of Mentorship. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Vijay, for the introduction. How many of you have joined Toastmasters to become a better leader? Can I see it with a raise of your virtual hands? Right. Nice, nice. Okay, now tell me, how many of you are here to become a proficient speaker? Okay, nice. Nice to see you. And now, how many of you are here to socialize and get to know people, network? How many of you are here for that? Anyone? Naren is here. Naren is here. Indu is here. And yeah, I see a few hands. Yes. So now, since we are an online club, the possibility of that, networking is limited. No, but still, people are here to socialize and they want to, get to know people, more people. And if you're in the same city, they can catch up over a coffee or some drinks. So it's safe to say that there are three types of people who join Toastmasters, basically three types of people. Someone who wants to be a better leader, someone who wants to be a good speaker, and someone who wants to socialize and network. And there could be more reasons as well, but basically these three reasons. Now, let us consider whether it would be reasonable to suggest that if we bring two individuals into a room, both aspiring to be leaders, and encourage them to collaborate, strategize, and brainstorm, and how they can enhance their leadership skills, they would undoubtedly generate few ideas and strategies to achieve their goal. Could you agree on that? Could we agree on that? Great. So, excuse me. And similarly, the same principle applies to two individuals who come together to become better speakers, to improve their speaking abilities. If they were to pair together, suppose if I take a guest with someone who's already committed to becoming a speaker, wouldn't it expedite their growth and development as speakers? Yes. That is precisely what I'm here to discuss today, the power of mentoring. A heartfelt welcome to all esteemed Toastmasters and guests. Today, I have the pleasure of addressing three key topics, and I leave it up to you to decide which one would you like to listen. The first option is an exploration of the importance of mentoring. Second, I'd like to delve into my personal journey and share how mentoring has profoundly influenced my life. And lastly, we can discuss how you as Toastmaster can maximize the benefits of mentoring. So my question to you is, which of the three topics would you like to hear today from me? Anyone? Number three, okay. Narendra wants to hear number three. Anyone? Rajni ji, VG, or anyone else? Martin? Number three. Okay, okay. Number three. Getting more of number threes. Right.
Maybe all three, actually. I said all three.
So today is an exceptionally fortunate day for all of you because I will be sharing all three. So, number one, firstly, why mentoring in Toastmasters is important. It is crucial to acknowledge that there are individuals amongst us who have already embarked on the journey we have joined. Having put in the necessary effort and gained a deeper understanding of the process, they are readily available to provide and support in areas where assistance is needed. When you witness someone captivating the audience with their performance, it is an opportunity to approach them, as they can transform the magic they create on stage into science through a structured approach. By following their guidance, you will gradually find yourself in a similar rail. This revelation will only manifest if you take the initiative to seek their assistance. This is precisely why it is essential to reach out to the person you relate to and ask for help as almost 99% of the time, the outcome will be far from disappointing. Now, my personal story. Now, during my initial, days as a Toastmaster, I was attending these Zoom meetings, and I used to be extremely bewildered with the kind of speeches which I used to listen. There were such great people who used to speak so flawlessly. And I used to just look awe. And witnessing a few individuals with the kind of ability in which they used to speak used to be like, can I also speak like them ever? So on one of the occasions, gathering my courage, I approached one of them and humbly requested them for guidance. And fortunately, they agreed. Under their mentorship, I took on the role of a grammarian for the first time. I think it was in my third meeting or the fourth meeting where I took the role of a grammarian. And I was diligently taking notes throughout the entire meeting. However, when the time came for me to present my report, I succumbed to the nervousness and experienced a complete freeze. It appeared to the audience that I had encountered network issues because I just froze. But the truth was that, it was a daunting task for me to speak in front of 30 odd people at the time, even though it was an online setting. And to make matters worse, my mentor was also present in the meeting. And I feared that this incident would be the setback in their efforts to mentor me in Toastmaster. And this is the end of my journey in Toastmaster. So despite the challenges, I somehow prevailed and said something or the other and just passed on. At the end of the meeting, when the meeting concluded, my mentor told me that you did a decent job, but there's always opportunity for me to learn, And he told me that you may make 1,001 mistakes. It does not matter. It's okay to make mistakes. It's just that you should learn from your mistakes and keep learning. That really gave me a lot of boost. I thought, everyone is like a community to help each other. That gave me that feeling. So this was my first experience as the mentor. Another mentor of mine, imparted me with valuable wisdom of how to do impromptu speaking, which led me to a victory at the club level, and I secured the second position in the area level. The beauty of the experience was that my mentor, who was a seasoned impromptu speaker herself, was also contesting in the same contest, and we were together in the area level. And the feeling was of a lot of nervousness and happiness together, because she had taught me all the tools to become a great impromptu speaker, and now both of us were competing together. So it was a great, I think, experience for me. Now, the third point which I wanted to say on how you can make Toastmaster, the mentoring in Toastmaster, the most of the mentoring in Toastmaster, sorry. So if you want to be mentored in Toastmaster, first and foremost thing for you is to determine whether the mode of communication of your mentor is you would like to meet in person, or would it be like calls through which he'll be mentoring, he or she will be mentoring you. First, you have to determine that how would you like to go about getting mentored. The second thing for you to determine is how much time does your mentor have. Like, you have to ask him that which time would he be available for him to or her to mentor you. Maybe his style is weekly he can talk to you half an hour, or maybe once a month he can talk for 1 or 2 hours, where he gives you a good outline of the entire thing for the next month, or how should you go about it. So this is very important, where you make it very clear with your mentor that how will he mentor you and what time commitment can he give to you for the mentoring. And furthermore, Google provides a mentoring checklist, specially designed to facilitate the progress in Toastmasters. So, you can download these kind of checklists so that you know where you're heading towards. So you have something in hand where you can, check it and understand it properly that where you're heading. And the best thing is that Toastmaster does not entail a permanent committed mentorship. It's not like a marriage where you are committed with one mentor. If you don't like, or if you think that there is other mentors who can teach you something else which you've already learned, which you don't know the skills about, you can definitely change your mentors. So there is a lot of flexibility in Toastmasters. So always exercise that flexibility. These are the 3 things which I wanted to tell about my experiences as Toastmaster about mentorship. And I extend my best wishes to all of you to embark on the mentoring journey in Toastmasters. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Aditya, for your long speech. But it was a very good speech. So our next speaker is Toastmaster Rajiv. I would like to introduce his evaluator, Abhijit DTM. Abhijit Roy is leading the business development and contracts team in his current organization. He has overall 13.5 years of work experience working in fields like business development, tendering, and contracts in the oil and gas sector, and has worked in countries in GCC, Africa, Singapore, and India. He is also a seasoned Toastmaster and international keynote speaker who has delivered both online and offline seminars and workshops globally in the past 5 to 6 years. I would now like to invite Abhijit DTM to speak about Toastmaster Rajiv Ji's project. Over to you.
Thank you. Thank you, Madam Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Kahira, and fellow Toastmasters. Good evening. We have Toastmaster Rajiv Agarwal being the second speaker for today's meeting, and he's going to be delivering a speech from his Path Presentation Mastery Level 3 Project 1, that is delivering social speeches. This is one of the 2 speeches which he will be delivering on, just for the benefit of all the members. Delivering social speeches is being divided into 2 speeches, first speech and second speech. Either of the 2 is nowhere interrelated. So it's delivering one of the speeches which calls for a member to practice delivering social speeches in front of club members. So what we are going to be witnessing today is probably in the form of a toast, an acceptance speech, or a speech to honor an individual, that is number 3, or number 4, a speech to honor an organization. So either of the 4, which is either a toast, an acceptance speech, a speech to honor an individual, or a speech to honor an organization. That is going to be something that we are going to be witnessing today. The timing for the speech is 3 to 4 minutes. So timer, please keep note of the timing. Toastmaster Martin. 3 minutes, the green card, 3.5, the yellow, and at 4, the red card. However, the speaker gets 30 seconds grace on either of the sides. Thank you so much. That's the broader aspect of the speech objectives. Over to you, Madam Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Abhijit. Now I would like to introduce Toastmaster Rajiv, who is also our SAA. So Toastmaster Rajiv has worked with United Nations. He's an author, business and wealth coach. He also conducts a mentorship program for achieving financial independence in life. Over to you, Toastmaster Rajiv, and all the best.
Thank you, Kaira. Today I will be delivering social speech of honoring an individual for his farewell party. So farewell to our Chief Executive, Mr. Ali Novi. Good evening, dear distinguished Toastmasters and guests. Today we gathered here to bid a heartfelt farewell to country head who has made an invaluable impact on the growth of the organization in the country. We are, as we say goodbye, let me take you on a remarkable journey of our departing leader. From the beginning, Mr. Ali Novi was a dynamic leader. He showed his dedication and very passionate work by leading organization straight away developing 3 years dynamic strategic plan for the organization, showing his vision, his dedication, and his interest while involving all of the middle management and senior management people to participate and develop the goals which are showing his vision and the organization vision to achieve. And he did it very well by coordinating it with the external professional team so that all peoples are involved in developing those goals and achieving those goals. He was a remarkable person, and in a short time he became a mentor and sporting hand to all of the executives, and they started looking towards him for guidance. In addition to his professional achievements, he also shared visions with individuals in different meetings. He also started a group discussions with all executives to see where we are leading the organization and how it will be progressing in the organization. His main contribution was establishing standard operating procedures for the organizations and also helping projects develop to the maximum benefit of the beneficiaries for the country as a whole. Beyond his professional achievement, he is also professionally approachable. Anyone can go and discuss with him what he has in mind and how he can help to improve the performance of the projects. As Mr. Alinovi has completed 4 years since, and we know all audacious goals he set in the beginning are achieved more than the goals we set. As we bid farewell to Mr. Alinovi today, we must acknowledge that has departed. He has departed and he will leave a gap to the organization. However, he has been leaving a legacy to be followed by the people and go through his visions and achieve more than what he has shown us in the life. As Mr. Alinovi has embarked on the new chapter, we will also get a new leader, and we will see variety, and we will see how he will be contributing to the development of the new leader. In closing, let us raise our glasses to toast a remarkable leader, a trusted friend, and a cherished member of our organization. We farewell Mr. Alinovi. Thank you for being an inspiration to all of us. Over to you, Kyra.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rajiv. Now I would like to invite our third speaker's evaluator, Toastmaster Rajni, who has been teaching mathematics and science for the past 34 years. Her hobbies are tailoring and stitching, and her purpose in life is to empower women and contribute to forming an infection-free society. She's also a co-author and naturopath. Over to you, Toastmaster Rajni.
Thank you, Kyra. Thank you very much for nice introduction. Good evening, everyone. Toastmasters, I am the evaluator of Toastmasters Naren. Naren is an experienced life transformation coach, growth strategist, author, speaker, and change maker. He was positively impacted hundreds of people worldwide through coaching, training, and mentoring. His approach helps people to get out of their comfort zone, provide them a different perspective, and ultimately shows them how to manage their blind spots and leverage them strengths to turn their dreams into reality. He firmly believes that dreaming can take you everywhere, but only dreaming will take you nowhere. So the purpose of his project is to clearly define how Toastmasters envision mentoring. His pathway is motivational strategies. He is taking up level 2, project 3. Toastmaster Naren, wish you all the best. Over to you, Kyra. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rajni. Over to you, Toastmaster Naren. You're on mute, Naren, Toastmaster.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Rajni, for this wonderful introduction. How many of you got mentored in your life at some point or the other? Let me see the show of hand. Okay. Okay. Many. Okay. Let me ask it differently. Is there anyone here who has never got mentored in their life? Okay, so I get it. Can I assume that it's true that knowingly or unknowingly, we have got mentored, we got support at every turn of life? Who is the mentor? To answer this, Oprah Winfrey says, a mentor is someone who allows you to see the hope inside yourself. My dear Toastmasters and distinguished guests, I'm Naren Yadav, a product of effective mentorship. Like everyone over here, I also started getting mentorship before even I knew the spelling of mentoring. Yes, that is the default mentoring, what we get from our parents, grandparents, and elders. They are default in nature, but they are they are foundational, okay? We cannot avoid it. That is how I got most crucial life's lessons from my father. And I learned how to be patient, how to be caring, and love people from my mother, and much more from my elders. The next kind of mentoring is forced mentoring. That is what we get from our teachers and professors. Do you remember what kind of mentoring we got from our teachers and professors? They humiliated us in front of others. They showed scary pictures of our future, and they made us read harder, study harder. We did not have any choice but to just follow them. The third kind of mentoring what we got was by choice. The kind of mentoring we got at our workplace, from bosses to seniors, from peers, and from friends. There, we did have some option to change, some choices to make, but they were actually the most effective mentoring. I have been fortunate enough to get many good mentors in my life, and I became knowledgeable and a good professional by virtue of getting great mentoring at workplace. While I was growing up the corporate ladder, I was making corporate presentations in front of clients, seniors, and colleagues. I thought I'm a very good speaker, and that gave me a confidence. I jumped into a Toastmasters session, and that is when a face-off happened. I was standing in front of strangers. I got a table topic, and that is when I encountered the fastest heartbeat in my life. I was literally frozen in front of unknown faces. They were all staring at me. I didn't know what to do then. I was standing for some time, and then after my time I went to the place and I sat there. But the strange happened when I saw others. They were so confident. They were speaking so well. I got amazed. I just thought, if I can become one of them, somebody like them, then I'm done. I can just rock the world. I was just waiting for the session to end, and I met the guy, my friend, who invited me there. I asked him, how are they doing it? This is kind of magical. I just want to become like them. And he said that is absolutely possible. This happens through mentoring, and that is by design. I got a very good sleep that night, and I was just thinking about how I can master that, the master of public speaking. I got that formally. I was assigned a very good mentor. The mentor I was assigned, like, he was like, he learned mentoring just to mentor me. He was an epitome of wisdom, of an incredible public speaker. I was just blindly following him. The best thing about him is that he encouraged me, he appreciated my good things, my body language, my posture. And he also made me work on some of the areas of improvement, like practicing pauses, voice modulation, among so many other things. All his inputs in making me better. I was blindly following him, and I was ready for more. So I was teachable, and I was up for challenges, taking up new things and growing up. That's all, nothing else. Journey was so smooth. Okay, I started taking up many roles in the Toastmasters. I started taking up prepared speeches and impromptu speeches. And in no time, I saw changes in myself, transformation in myself. I was able to give speeches well. I got appreciation by others, and that gave me more confidence. And after some point of time, I was voted best speaker. That changed my life. So that is the magic of mentoring inside the Toastmasters. I want to ask you, are you making the best use of it? Just go for it, and rest, it will take care of everything. Thank you so much. Back to the MC, Toastmaster Kahira.
Great job, Toastmaster Naren. Now I will be launching the poll for the best prepared speaker. Please let me know once you see it. So 8 people out of 13 have voted. All right. Thank you everyone for voting. Am I audible?
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much. So now we'll be doing the activity which I had told everyone that we will be doing, but I won't share about. So this activity is called Speech Showdown. So basically how we're supposed to do it is I will pick a person to speak, and they will get 1 minute to speak. So suppose, for instance, I give them a sentence like the sky is blue. They will pick one word from that sentence and make the next sentence with that. So for instance, the sky is blue, my bag is blue. And then they will continue like that, making sentence on sentence till 1 minute is done. At 1 minute, they will be muted and their speech will end. And then whoever has managed to speak the most number of sentences by the end of the segment, that person will be considered the winner of the round. So now, who would like to go first? Rajni, would you like to go first? All right. So,
I can start.
okay, so I'll go with Rajni ji first, and I'll go with Rajiv ji, and others can also raise their virtual hand. Okay, so Rajni ji, your topic is just give me 1 second. The moonlit path led to an enchanting garden. The moonlit path led to an enchanting garden. So you have to pick one word from that sentence and then keep making pick a word from each sentence you go and make a sentence.
You write your topic on chat box.
Sure. Do you want an explanation of how the segment should go, or you've understood that?
The
Explain
moon,
also first.
Oh, sorry.
the first word is moon.
So you can pick any word from the sentence and then say another sentence with that. Then you pick one word from the next sentence and make another sentence and keep doing that for 1 minute. Okay, I'm putting your topic in the chat box.
I am taking moon.
All right, sure. So you can make different sentences. Does anyone want an example of how this should go?
No, it's okay. If she selects moon, she will say one sentence on moon, then select one word from that
Exactly.
sentence and
Perfect.
continue.
Perfect. Toastmaster Rajani, you may begin.
Word and then start making that word from another sentence from that word.
Exactly.
No. Then you select another word from your sentence.
Okay, let's do one thing. Toastmaster Rajiv ji, you go first as a demo, and then we have Toastmaster Rajni.
So time will be 1 minute.
1 minute.
And 1 minute green card finish.
Red card finish.
Red card finish. Okay.
You have the same topic as what I put in the chat box.
Okay. Moonlit path led to an enchanting garden. I saw a beautiful garden. That woman was also beautiful. Women are part of the society. So society is built up of men, women, and children. Children are playing in the garden. Gardens are so many around us. We need to find and visit them every day. Every day, our life starts with the meditation. Finish. Green card is finished.
No, it's 30 seconds, 45, and 1 minute.
Okay. That's what I was asking you. Is okay. So gardens are around all of us. All of us needs to go to garden every day. Every day is a beautiful day. Beautiful day starts with us. Thank you.
Kahira, you're on mute.
Kahira, you are on mute.
Okay. Thank you, Toastmaster Rajiv. Toastmaster Naren, I hope you got the number of sentences he said.
Yes.
All right, perfect. So Toastmaster Rajni, now I'll give you a sentence. A mischievous squirrel stole my favorite hat. A mischievous squirrel stole my favorite hat.
Squirrel is playing in the garden. In the garden, there are so many trees on which the squirrels, they move from one place to another. Trees are full of fruit. The fruits, they are eaten by all the people. The mango fruit. Mango fruit is very sweet and it is very delicious. Delicious fruits are appreciated by eating by every other person. The person means the people who are around the society. Society is built with the help for all the people they are all around. In the society, we need some harmony to make it very beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rajni. Saurabh, I can see your hand raised. So you're next. Are you
Yes.
ready?
Yeah.
All right. Giving you your topic. Your topic is the aroma of freshly baked cookies fill the air. The aroma of freshly baked cookies fill the air. I'm putting it in the chat box.
Wait. Oh. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, start. Aroma means fragrance and a smell which can reach very miles apart. Like aroma is a perfect example of like good smell, good positive vibes, etc. You get aroma from various forms, be it perfume, some surrounding environment, like smell from the flowers, smell from the perfume, etc. Yeah, if the aroma is good, we feel like happy and some. Since the aroma is good, we feel like satisfaction and fresh. Thank you.
Okay, red card. Toastmaster Martin, we have till 9 o'clock. That is in 8 minutes India time. Toastmaster Jai, you're next.
Yeah. Ready.
Good evening. So
Yeah, good evening.
with a swift swoop, the eagle caught its prey. With a swift swoop, the eagle caught its prey. So basically pick one sentence, pick a word from one sentence and make another sentence, then pick a word from your sentence and make another sentence with that.
Okay. Swift is a nice car. That car I like so much among all the cars, and that car was one of the best car I have ever got in my life. But nobody gets such kind of car every time in his life, and life is very precious. So we should value our life. Even gold is precious, and diamond is precious. But I think that diamond is more precious than gold because diamond is not found everywhere. What I find that even nowadays water and air also found everywhere, but water is now turning into a gold because the scarcity of water is like present in noticeable everywhere. And nowadays I'm unable to notice the changes in me, like whether I'm improving or not in terms of my communication. But I feel that my communication is getting better day by day, and I feel that one day a day will come when I will turn out a better speaker, a flawless speaker, and becoming a flawless speaker is my the ultimate goal, and that goal will be accomplished one day. I'm I make sure, and right now I'm sure that that day will come, and yeah, I'm just going to that direction step by step, and at this moment I
Okay,
have
Jai,
been
time's up.
thank you.
Good try. Pragya?
Yeah, hi.
Hi. You understood the flow
Yes.
or do you want me to? All right. So your topic is the old book, Whispered Stories of Forgotten Times. The old book, Whispered Stories of Forgotten Times. It's in the chat box as well.
Do you remember the old book which still tells you stories you never forgot? Forgotten are the days where we lived into those stories. Stories have always been our childhood passion, compassion, and always took us to fairyland. Fairylands have been my favorite because I could live a life I always wanted to, a princess one. One fine day when my grandmother was telling me this story, I remembered this was real life. Life which keeps changing, which keeps giving us troubles, and which keeps torturing us. Torture to the extent of things that we can't even imagine. Imagination. Oh, wow. Isn't that beautiful? Because that is something which can take me back to the fairyland. Landing into those dreams which I have remembered, kept aside, and forgotten at times is still beautiful. Beautiful, I am the way I am, so I don't need to be a princess of that fairyland. Land is something which gives me power because that shows me that it also has a womb like me. It's red, right?
Yes. Good job, Pragya. Anyone else wants to take? We have just time for two more topics. Noorji, your topic is the vibrant colors of the sunset painted the sky. The vibrant colors of the sunset painted the sky.
Can you hear me?
Perfectly.
All right. The vibrant colors of the rainbow, is it? I can see that.
Sunset.
The vibrant colors of the sunset painted the sky, and the sky looked so beautiful that I fell in love with not only just the sky, but the beautiful blue sea underneath them. The beautiful blue sea had so many wonderful boats on it that I was mesmerized by looking at the sunset, the sun going between the boats. Now, the boats were very far away, so I could see only just the figments of people on the boats. They looked like they were walking on the boat, looking at the sunset from the boat. Now, the sunset looked so wonderful that my wife, who was next to me, said, "No, do you remember the sunset which we shared 10 years ago? 10 years ago, my friends, we were young. And those days, sunset meant just romantic way of looking at life. But now, sunset means not just romantic, it means appreciating the beauty which we have in our lives. The beauty which we cannot usually see with just the common eye, but through the eye inside our heart. Now, the heart is a very...
Noorji, time up.
Thank you. Thank you.
Last opportunity for one last round. Anyone else? Any other takers? Raise your virtual hand. Indu, would you like to take a topic?
Yeah,
All
I'll try.
right. So your topic is in the depth of the forest, a hidden treasure awaits. In the depth of the forest, a hidden treasure awaits. It's in the chat box.
Yeah. In the depth of the forest, hidden treasure awaits. Treasure is always something that's a pleasure. Pleasure is what we all love to be with. But we cannot be with pleasures all the time. The time teaches us a lesson, the lesson that cannot be forgotten. The forgotten days comes in the presence. With the present moment, we realize we have lost the past. The past is still not forgotten, and the present is still in our mind. The minds are between us and the situation. The situation plays with our mind. Still, we play with our own mindset. Do you think that your mindset is what you are? It is what you think is what you are. If you think...
Time's up, Indu.
Thank you, Kaira. Over to you.
Thank you everyone for taking part. Toastmaster Naren, would you be able to disclose who scored the highest?
is Dr. Indu with 12 sentences.
Congratulations, Dr. Indu.
Should I give the counts of others?
You can maybe give the top 3.
Top 3, okay. So next to Dr. Indu, it is a tie between Pragya Jain and Jai CRV, each 11. Yeah.
All right.
And
Thank you.
I have counted only until the red card. Beyond that, I have not. Okay. Okay.
Perfect. You did perfectly. Thank you, Toastmaster Naren. Now I would like to invite Toastmaster Vajanti to give her evaluation of Toastmaster Aditya.
Yes. So Aditya, you spoke exceedingly well. You have exemplary command over language, delivery, speech modulation, comfort level, engaging the audience. In all these areas, I think you nailed it. Where you can improve, where there is scope for improvement, is something which is about engaging with the audience through eye contact. And also try not to appear as if you're reading your script. Maybe you're not reading the script, but because of the lack of eye contact, it appeared as if you're reading the script. So I think that is one area where there's definitely scope for improvement to literally, help you to ace your speech in future, contests, etc. You gave a very compelling speech on your personal experience as a protege. And you took us through all the 3 elements of the project that you're expected to cover. So I congratulate you on your attempt and wish you to evolve or up-level yourself to even a better standard in your next speech. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vajanti, for for evaluating Toastmaster Aditya's speech. Now I would like to invite Abhijit DTM to evaluate Toastmaster Rajiv's speech.
Thank you, fellow Toastmasters and Toastmaster Rajiv in particular. Well, this was the first time that I came across to witness such an inspiring speech on the behalf of a farewell given to a country head. And that exactly was something what Rajiv delivered, where he showed gratitude towards an individual who truly demonstrated leadership qualities. Well, to highlight on the key important parts of what Toastmaster Rajiv really did well is to explain the gist of what exactly this individual called Ali Novi did do during his term that he served as the country head of the respective organization where Rajiv was also an employee of. Starting from his true leadership qualities, helping professional, being a true friend, being a visionary, was everything put into one basket to explain about an individual. And as we always witness a farewell to given to any individual, we also always go on to highlight the good qualities and what exactly that individual has done. So this was one of the best things which I could figure out, that a lot of positive highlights, positive explanation, way of explaining the good qualities as a leader that Ali Novi did as a country head and you brought in. So that was a kind of thing that you rightfully brought in. And also there was a personal touch, because as an individual, you were the one who was giving the ground speech to make sure that everybody is in sync with you to witness a great farewell to a great leader. Now, having said that, Toastmaster Rajiv, there were a few things which I noticed in person, and I would like to highlight that right in front of the audience, is that when you talk about a country head or a chief executive or an operating officer, you did say that Ali Novi was a country head of your organization. But the question still remained is, which organization was it? So you were also part of that, and we wanted to understand what kind of organization and what is the name of the organization that Ali Novi was a part of, to whom you were giving a kind of gratitude towards farewell. And also the second part which I felt was, when it's a farewell, it's an emotional way of expressing your gratitude. What I could sense as an evaluator was to see that it was more of a constant flow from your side. From whenever you give a farewell, it always comes with a lot of emotions, a little bit of sadness within you. So when this kind of sadness, a lot of empathy, a lot of sorrow comes because you're losing a leader in any ways, your voice automatically becomes a little subtle. You become a little low, become a little slow in terms of your pace. In your overall, the way you expressed was a little faster pace than how you normally give any farewell speech. So these are the two important things which I noticed. And if rightfully brought into your farewell speeches, I'm very sure that not just you, but the person who is actually getting a farewell also be a lot beneficial from this particular farewell speech. Otherwise, great speech, Toastmaster Rajiv, and all the very best. Over to you, MC Toastmaster Kahira.
Thank you, Toastmaster. Thank you, Abhijit PPM. Now, I would like to invite Toastmaster Rajni to give her evaluation on Toastmaster Naren's speech. Over to you, Toastmaster Rajni.
Thank you, Kaira. The speech of Toastmaster Naren. You had a wonderful speech on Toastmasters in vision mainstream. Your objective of speech is motivational strategy. The opening of your speech is also very effective, asking questions from the audience. It was very well constructed and well delivered by using your hand gesture, your facial expression, and the volume or voice modulation and rhythm of the tone. The voice is also very good. This voice, every stage of you included the every stage of your life, from childhood to till today, as how you face the mentoring. You use very effective words to express your experience through different types of mentors. You clearly met your objective. Thank you so much. Your vocal variety, I can summarize that, is very clear, loud, and modulated voice. Your speech structure was very well constructed, drafted, and delivery of your information about the mentors is very effective and very good. I think that you is efficient, but the Vijanti gives the word of today's word is efficient, and it's appropriate to you. I think so, in my view. And the end of the speech is also very good. I congratulate you to take this path and project and level 2. Thank you very much. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rajni. Now I will be launching a poll. Am I audible?
Audible.
Yeah. All right, thank you. Now I will be launching a poll for the best evaluator. Please let me know when you can see the poll. Okay, I'll give you 3 more seconds. Whoever needs to vote, you got 3 more seconds. All right, thank you. I'm closing the poll. Now I would like to invite Toastmaster Vajanti back on stage to give her language evaluator report.
This is a tough call because, I found in many of the very, very good speakers today, there were errors in syntax. So I'm not really going to pinpoint name-wise, but I will just correct some of the errors that I found, okay? You don't use the word peoples, okay? You use people, even when you are speaking of collective noun. Similarly, children's, you don't use children's as a plural, it's children itself, right? Some other little things which I wanted to point out is appreciated. Okay. People are appreciated by all peoples. That is wrong. So people are appreciated by all people or by all persons, if you want to put it in the correct way. All right. Some of the words which were used were very effective. Mesmerized, I think was used by Noor. And invaluable. Yes, another word which is pronounced wrong, which I need to check, is determine. I mean, this is a word which is used very often by a lot of people, especially Indians. It's not determine, it's determine, okay? So just keep that in mind when you next time make a sentence using that word. Similarly, there was another pronunciation that I came across. Okay. Yeah. Is it Toastmaster or is it Toastmasters? Just keep that in mind also when you're speaking of the organization. Individually, yes, you're the Toastmaster, but when you're speaking of the organization, I think it's Toastmasters. So these are little things which I think we need to pay attention to if we want to excel as a speaker, especially in Toastmasters, right? So I think with that, I can pass it on. And Aditya, you're using too many you-knows. Though we don't have the R counter anymore, but it's just a reminder that, I'm using also, that we need to restrain using the word, too often. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vajanti. Now I would like to call on our Zoom master Aditya to tell us about his experience and the challenges that he faced, if he did face any.
Thank you, Kahira. There's no particular challenge that I faced today. It was a very easy flowing job of a Zoom master. And it's very simple. Doing it twice or thrice, I think it's become very easy for me nowadays. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Aditya. Now I would like to invite our timer, to, Martin DTM, to give his report.
Everyone qualifies, even one person, because it's going to be to a speech for professional speaker support group where they are 18 to 20. So he just need a little more minutes and he qualifies also. The first speaker did 11 minutes, 34 seconds. The second one, Rahib, 4 minutes, 6 seconds. The third one, Naveen, 6 minutes, 56 seconds. In the other activity, Rahib, 1 minute, 7 seconds. Ragni, 1 minute, 5 seconds. Surab, 1 minute, 1 second. Jay, 1 minute, 42 seconds. Pragya, 1 minute, 11 seconds. Noor, 1 minute, 31 seconds. Indu, 1 minute, 3 seconds. Bayanti, 1 minute, 24 seconds. Abhijit, 3 minutes, 26 seconds. Ragni, 2 minutes, 2 seconds. And Bayanti, 2 minutes, 42 seconds. That's my report. Thank you.
Thank you, Martin, distinguished Toastmaster. Martin. Now I would like to call on Shama, who's our active listener, to take us through the active listener segment.
Good evening, everyone. Now comes my turn. Let's see who all are there in the game, who all have heard whatever is being said. So The first question comes from Aditya's speech, as he was the first speaker. What was his topic?
I won't say.
Why would I? Yes, of course you won't. Tell me, who else? Who else did? Nobody heard it. What is this? Power of mentorship is not 100% correct. There was something more to it. Can someone add more to it? No one. Gosh.
Amma, you suddenly went on mute.
I don't know from my side. It is not. Is it fine now?
You're very soft. Can everyone else hear her?
No. Okay, wait.
No.
No.
Okay, now we could hear you. Whatever
Now
you did.
audible.
I just shifted this paper from here to here. Okay, so Aditya, can you tell about your topic?
Guiding lights.
So my topic was guiding lights, power of mentorship.
Yes, it goes to no one. Now, from Rajiv ji, who did he bid farewell to? Quick, the name, the post.
Ali Novi.
Yeah, very good, awesome. It goes to Rajni. Now, from Rajni ji's this thing. What is Rajni's hobby? Tailoring or stitching?
Both.
Yeah, both. I actually gave the answer by mistake. And
Sorry, who answered? I missed it.
Naren.
I did.
All right, thank you.
Okay, where can dreaming take you? Quick.
Fairyland.
Very
Fairyland.
fairyland, yes. And what was the word that he had used in the conversation? This was a very good word, very apt for the occasion. So
Everywhere.
and only
Ubiquitous.
Sorry. What did you say, Saurabh?
Ubiquitous.
Ubiquitous? No, not in the sense. Yes, this was correct. Dreaming can take you everywhere. And what about only dreaming can take you where?
Nowhere.
Yes.
Nowhere.
It goes to Narenji. And now from his topic, it was very well said. Your speech was very well, Narenji. So what is the definition of a mentor as per Opera Winfrey?
Naren, you're not allowed to speak.
Yes.
Someone who shows you hope in your life, something to do with hope. Someone who
You
shows
can't
hope in your life.
speak. Sort of give it a try. Everybody, Pragya, Noorji, everybody, like who all is present.
Like who are giving hope and courage.
Yeah. What is that?
Yeah. Like with someone used to hope, I feel like apart from hope, courage, motivation, inspiration.
Narenji, is it right? Can we give it?
Someone who
it's
shows hope. The word he used was hope.
As this is a quote, it has to be, exactly how.
But in quotes, nobody would remember that.
A mentor is someone who allows you to see the hope inside yourself.
Allows to see hope. I remember the hope part.
Yeah.
Allows to see hope.
Nice. So it goes to Saurabh. He came with that word hope. Of course, he would not remember the quote completely, but he remembered the main ingredient of it, which was like they provide the hope. And what kind of mentoring do we get from professional teaching? Or maybe from our school teachers. Let's yes.
Forced mentoring. Forced mentoring.
Forced mentoring, correct.
Shama, this was from his speech?
Yes, we cannot give it to him.
No way. Naren.
No wonder. So this question is discarded. Okay, and now I'm giving you fill in the blanks. Trees are dash of fruits. Common sense, just
Full of.
Full of.
I said first.
Of course, this time he said, and this was from Rajniji's speech. And the aroma of freshly baked cookies dash the air. Quick!
Phil.
Yeah, good. Good job. So that's it for the questions today. So I think
Naren again.
yes, absolutely. And he had the answers for his speeches and other speeches also.
Congratulations, Naren. I think this is your third time.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Congratulations. So I'm launching the poll for the best auxiliary role player. Please vote. Okay, everyone's finished voting? So now we have come to the end of the polling segment and I'm going to show the certificates. Just give me 1 second.
Anna, you are on mute.
Okay, let me know when you can see my screen.
Yes.
So congratulations, Toastmaster Narendra, for being voted as the best prepared speaker of the day. Congratulations to Dr. Indumati for being the best performer in the speech showdown. Congratulations to Abhijit Roy, distinguished Toastmaster Abhijit Roy, for being the best evaluator of the day for the role of prepared speech evaluator. Congratulations, Toastmaster Narendra, again for being the listener of the day. And congratulations, Toastmaster Shama, for being the best auxiliary role player of the day.
Yay, thank you.
Congratulations to everyone. And we loved having all of you with us. Now it's time for us to get some feedback from you, from our guests, so that we can become even better and be even better hosts. So I would like to first start with Toastmaster Saurabh.
The overall meet wasn't nice. Regarding that, it was not a table topic, but it was some like different format. It was a new and challenging experience. Overall, I enjoyed it. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Toastmaster Saurabh. Toastmaster Abhijit, I know you are our role player, but we would still like to hear some feedback from you. Abhijit DTM, distinguished Toastmaster Abhijit.
Yes, thank you, Toastmaster Kaida, for welcoming again. Well, this is a professional cup, so there's nothing in person, any kind of feedback that I would like to give. The only thing which I could figure out today, I'm not very sure whether I missed out anything, but I felt that it was you single-handedly handling all the aspect of the meeting, starting from being the MC, presiding officer, the general evaluator, table topic master. So was it something that was missed out on terms of the role players, or was it something different?
So actually a few of our members are on leave. So that's why our lovely members who are here have volunteered. So we are very grateful to all of them.
Okay.
Thank you to distinguished Toastmaster Abhijit. Now we would
thank
like to hear from distinguished Toastmaster Martin. If he has, we would love to hear your feedback.
It was a well-prepared meeting, everything, even with a group to help how it's going to be prepared and all that. The meeting was run smoothly, and I really enjoyed it. And I like more that time that with you, for example, it was my 7 a.m. And many times when I attend in India, it must be 4 or 5 a.m. Then it's a little bad to attend. So this time is great. Thank you very much.
Awesome. Thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Martin. Dr. Indu, we would like to hear your feedback as well.
Yeah, Kaira, it was always great being here, and I would really love to attend all your meetings. The biggest thing which we all enjoyed is the speech round. That was a great idea. You always come out with great ideas. One thing which I like in this team is the great team spirit. You know, you never skip any roles. You always be on time. And even if there are some members who are missing, your team members are so kind enough that, you know, they take dual roles, and that is completely flawless dual roles. So that's something very, you know, really commendable. And I am loving every week. All speeches were great. The show was good. And keep up the spirit. Keep going. All the very best. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Indu. And if any of you want to stay connected with us, we have a guest group. Toastmaster Aditya, can you share the guest group details and the form in the chat box? And we loved hosting each and every one of you, and the participation from our guest role players was also amazing. And thank you all the role players for putting in so much of effort, and also Toastmaster Shama, who at the last moment in the chat box I messaged her saying, will you be the active listener? And she said yes. So thank you, Toastmaster Shama.
My pleasure, Kaira. Did I have an option? The way she gives me, I don't have any options left. Thank you for that confidence in me, on a serious note.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shama, for taking it up. Now I would like to pass the stage back to Toastmaster Rajiv. Over to you, Toastmaster Rajiv.
Thank you, Kaira. I must say it was a wonderful meeting, and you always test new things in the meeting, which is a very good sign that makes meeting very live and attractive. More people will join as a guest and become Toastmaster in our club. So everything which starts comes to an end. I am declaring that we adjourn this meeting till next week, Wednesday, same day, same time. And we are, I must say that all of you must come and enjoy our meeting. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rajiv. And the room is open for networking.